Hi everybody, Miss Lisa here, back in the kitchen. Time for another recipe. Today we're going to make peanut butter chocolate no-bake cookies. So we have our 2 cups of sugar, we have a 1/4 cup of our Dutch cocoa powder, we have a cup of milk, 1 stick of butter, 3 cups of oats, a cup of peanut butter, a little vanilla extract, and we're going to use a pinch of salt. So first let's start by putting our stick of butter in our pan. I am here at the library, so I'm using our hot plate. You can use a Dutch oven or just a large saucepan. So there's my butter. I'm going to give that a little go around and get that started melting. Now let's go ahead and add our milk. And let's add our cocoa powder. Give that a stir. Now our sugar. It's a lot of sugar, but boy, it's yummy. Alright, so once we've got that stirred together pretty well, we are going to crank up the heat to a medium high or not quite high, and this should come to a boil. Okay, so now we've been bubbling here for about a minute. I'm going to turn the heat off. You should take yours off the heat if you can, completely. Just move it to a non-hot burner. And now we're going to add the rest of our ingredients, okay? So we're going to add our oats. Let's get those stirring around here a little bit. You know, because this mixture's hot, it just sort of cooks the oats for us without having to have the heat on. Okay, just a pinch of salt. Anytime you make anything sweet, you still need a pinch of salt because that salt brings out the flavor, actually complements that sweetness. Now let's add our peanut butter. Miss Lisa will try not to make a huge mess. Here's where the really good stuff is happening. Combination of that peanut butter with the chocolate. Gotta get all that goodness in there. Okay, let's stir that around a bit. It doesn't take long for that peanut butter to melt. And lastly, we shall add our vanilla. So here it goes, our vanilla. That tops it off and makes it extra delicious. So now it's done, and I'm just going to take a spoonful. Let me give it one more little stir. Just take a spoonful. You know, they don't have to be too big. And I've got my wax paper here, and I've got some foil underneath it. And just drop them like that. See, they can be as big as you want, but they're pretty rich and pretty sweet. So you don't need them very big. And just drop them by spoonfuls onto your wax paper, and then you're going to just let that cool, and they'll harden, and they'll be delicious. And when you get all finished, after they've cooled and hardened, they'll look like that. And they're very good. I hope you enjoy them.